I see. Now the preparations are complete. I am back to wandering. Perhaps I can be used elsewhere. After all, I sense that Ketrix is still in Solstice. Though, at this point, it is unsurprising. I would think that by now, something would be done for the supposed laziness of my kin. I sense that many are away. How unfortunate. At least preparations seem to be in order. What more might I add? Hello, little chosen. Are you unguided?
My what?
Unguided.
I am.
This is a disappointment. I do sense that Sister Leliel is in Solstice. Oh no. Ah, it appears you're safe. Very good then. I suppose I will accompany you.
Do you think I'm not safe alone?
Of course not. None of the chosen are. It is our duty to protect you. Or, I suppose, not mine, though I am required to lend a hand if any of my fellow guardians are absent. And it seems that yours is absent.
Yeah.
So please, don't mind me. I will just be here to watch and to protect.
Hello?
Ah, how convenient.
Hi. Devario?
Yeah?
First, sorry, I didn't hear you, if you were calling. Second, would you be willing to, trade some of the stuff, you catch from the ocean for some stuff I have in my shop?
Oh, sure.
If I took a shell and some kelp. If you come by later, you can look out what I've got.
Alright, I could come by now if that's alright.
Yeah, I can't, my wings aren't really working right now, so I can't really fly, but we can take use one of the effigies to get there.
Oh, alright, that makes sense.
That's how I got here.
Oh, yeah. I hope your wings heal up soon.
Thanks. It's a bit difficult with all the rain, but I'll figure something out. I'm gonna talk to Finn when I see him next. So, hello, Siphrael.
Hello, small chosen. It is quite convenient that you are both in the same space, as you are both unguarded right now.
Yeah. That's
I see. So her blessing has been left here, too.
yeah.
Small one, I believe you dropped something.
Oh, you can keep it. It's okay. I don't really need any more of those flowers right now. So,
What am I to do with this?
I'll help figure out something. Just,
Pardon?
for now,
I'm
if you
sorry,
can
you're
just go
very
ahead.
quiet.
Sorry, for now, if you could just, hold it for me, that would be great. I don't really have any room to hold anything right now.
I suppose, if this is what you require of me.
Bees sound angry.
Pardon?
The bees sound angry.
No.
Where is Devario?
Perhaps we didn't make it clear enough on where we intended to go. Oh dear. I am unsure of how a creature so small could have gotten so far away.
I don't think Devario's that small.
He's small in my eyes. don't believe that Devario is in this direction.
No. Cael's on a tree.
That is true.
Or scared me.
There are quite a few over there.
Yeah, let's just go back to my shop and we can find our way.
If that is what you desire.
I don't get how everyone can walk around all the time. This is really exhausting.
Walking is indeed quite troublesome.
Ow. I'm okay.
I would hope so.
I have something to show you. Oh, there you are.
I thought that we were taking the like waypoint things.
Well, there's one over. So we took the one that leads closer, and then we went to
Our Lady left her blessing here, so there is in fact a waypoint nearby.
Yeah.
If you want, if you want to go up and look, you can just take a couple things from the chest.
Oh no!
No!
How?
Oh. Ah! You're okay.
Did this thing attack you?
No. She just got a little bit scared. Can't believe that.
If you're certain.
She's my pet. I have something I wanted.
Pardon, you're very quiet.
I have something I want to show you.
If you insist.
Do you want me to stay here?
Yeah, if you want to go look in the chests up, just go up these vines.
Oh,
you
the
can get what you
vines.
want.
Okay.
Yep, these ones over here. It's just in here.
What is this? This is a box for the items of the Chosen, correct?
Yeah, it's called a chest.
Am I supposed to read this?
Yeah, it's for you.
Alright. Would you like this back? I finished reading it.
You can just put it back in the chest.
Do you insist?
But, yeah. The, this stuff is what I mentioned in the letter. I just had you read.
For what purpose?
Well, it's like I said, it's an apology.
That's not necessary.
Well, I know you don't, like, really feel things, but I still said some really, like, mean things to you, and you didn't deserve that. You're just doing your job.
That is correct.
So I'm apologizing.
One moment. Whoops. It has been dealt with.
But yeah, they're part of the apology. They're gifts for you.
That's not necessary.
If you don't wanna keep them, you can use them to for like.
My wants are the wants of Our Lady, and those wants
Well,
do not require material belongings.
That's what I'm saying. You can use them to like make offering. That would make her happy, right? Offering. That's how I got the blessings.
I see. Perhaps in that case, it'd be alright to hold on to them for a while.
Yeah.
Though I don't believe I can offer the book.
That's okay. I have somewhere I can put it. But I just, yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to actually apologize. And hanging out with you is not actually that bad. Sorry, I mean, hanging out with you isn't actually that bad. I don't know. I miss Ketrix, and sometimes that's really hard to deal with because for a while they were like the one consistent thing I had after waking up, and they gave me my name and everything, and that. So it's just really hard not to bring them around, and you keep bringing it up, and that it made me lash out, but like that's not fair to you, and sorry.
There is no need. I cannot say I understand the significance, but if this apology makes you feel better, then so be it.
Right. Okay.
Though there
You
is
want
no
to, like-
need, rest assured. I do not experience such trivial emotions.
Yeah, you said that.
Indeed.
What's it like not experiencing emotions?
Hmm. Curious. You may have picked something that is actually difficult for me to describe. I suppose it feels like nothing. Though, I will say I am content. I am filled with love for Our Lady and her word, and happiness around my fellow guardians, and that is all. There is nothing more to it. No sadness, or fear, or anger. That is not of much importance. I was made simply to protect. To protect my fellow guardians, to lend a hand, and to protect the chosen when needed. Hmm?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, that was weird. You know how we went mining that one time? Like, the first time, I think, we met? To get the ores and stuff? I was wondering if you would want to do that again? And I can show you how to make more stuff for, like you can make stuff out of the iron to
If that is what you desire.
make it better for this. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Devario wants to do. Hold on.
Hey.
Hey. Did you find anything you wanted?
Oh, could I trade some fish for pink petals? Just some of them?
I already took 2 things. But if you wanted to give me like some fish for more, then yeah, you can do that.
Alright. Oh shit.
It's hard for me to pick stuff up. I'm very small. There we go. That's a lot of fish. Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess that's just you, huh? Oh shit. Well, oh my god, but I guess that's just you, isn't it?
Yeah, I would think it would be.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what now?
Now out of character, I
Yes?
fixed my microphone on stream.
Hell
Hello.
yeah, fixing microphones.
Hello.
It's been a while.
Ghost, can you hear
I
me?
suppose so,
Ghost?
yes.
And what have you been doing?
Wandering mostly.
Because it says my microphone is
see.
working.
Is that chosen of yours still asleep?
Yes.
I see.
Well, they were up for a while, but they saw something the other day that was very not good for them.
Oh?
Yes.
Would you like to tell me more?
They had... Finn said something about... Rosie going back into the water and finding something that was relevant to him.
Oh, I see. That is disappointing.
Yes.
They are all so disobedient. In that case, I do believe you should keep an eye on Devario.
Oh, alright.
His guardian is in Solstice today. We
I
can't
suppose that...
leave anyone unguided.
I suppose that is fair reasoning.
I believe so as well.
How's it looking?
They do have the strangest conversations.
Yes.
And what of the others? Any news from our other kin?
In what regard?
Well, I see the ones in Solstice quite often, though I can never be sure what goes on outside when I am inside.
The only one that I've really seen around besides you is Leliel, and she's alright.
Yes. I agree. I do enjoy my conversations with our dear sister.
I do as well. I just have not seen the others around. They've been in Solstice a lot.
Is something on your mind, brother?
No, not really.
I suppose there never is.
You there?
Thank you, I think. I don't know how to take that.
Of course.
Trix, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
That sniffer still is sniffing.
Okay. Ghost, real quick
I
question.
do believe that is what
Rosie
they
said,
do.
oh my god, so we were figuring out,
It has been stuck in that hole for a while.
Yeah.
be free.
That is very kind.
I may have gotten curious and made something.
Wait a
Yes.
We're gonna get in so much trouble. Devario,
I could hide it.
you should definitely hide it. Oh my god. Oh,
I'm-
just do. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Hi, Siphrael.
Hi, Siphrael.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I never left.
Hi, Cael.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am alright, I suppose.
That's good. This is gonna sound really gross. I have to take my medicine. It sounds nasty.
Oddly enough, not the most horrid sound I've ever heard.
That's disconcerting.
What is the most
my
horrid
gosh.
sound you've heard, brother?
I don't think I want to know what that. You know what
I
sounds really
want to
bad?
know.
Zombies being struck by lightning sounds really bad. I heard that earlier.
Have you ever heard the sound of stepping on a block of honey?
Oh no.
There's-
No. I don't like that.
The bees kind of just stay inside their hives whenever I'm around. They sound angry.
Well, as riveting as this conversation is, I must say I'm quite curious about the previous conversation that I
What
overheard.
previous
What
conversation?
We were just talking about trading.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah,
believe
I
you
have
were.
like 56 fish now. See?
Yeah.
That is a lot of fish.
It's 56 of them. And now Siphrael has them. Thank you. Oh, we also, I said, oh my god, and then realized that's just
Yeah. What other
Yes.
conversation were you even like? That's all we talked about.
No, I believe I overheard something more.
I mean, like, I stopped being able to, like, hear for a minute. That was weird. That's happened,
No,
like, a couple times.
something
today.
else.
No, I don't think so.
It would be disappointing to be lied to.
Siphrael, can you smell things? Because I think these flowers, they're pretty, but they smell weird.
I'm not sure that I can.
Can you try? I think they smell like onion. Cael, can you smell things? You can't taste things, but can you smell things?
What was it that you were talking about
Not
that
particularly.
would get you in trouble?
I don't think.
I don't think.
I don't think. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good end to that statement. I don't think.
Also, you said something about.
Ketrix might be mad that I'm letting Karna sleep in their bed.
What was in your hand, though?
You said something about
Moss
me
or Ivy? I just said
me
that
being
now.
honest to you, but like after how you've treated me, like talking like about like me accidentally maybe stabbing myself and being like not as great at like living like a child, talking down to me like a child. Do I really have to, like, do I owe you the truth?
Of course. It is necessary for your safety.
I feel untrustworthy towards you, though. So, that would make me not want to tell you the truth, and it'd be not helpful to my safety.
But that would be inconvenient in keeping you safe.
have any bones on you?
Bones?
Bones.
One moment. We just
Well, I
will
suppose
them into existence.
That's more bones than I can hold.
if you will not tell us, we will just have to keep a very close eye on you. As I suggested, Cael, you with Devario, and me with Rosie.
Oh yeah, we're
Sure.
gonna go mining.
Yes, that is indeed what you planned for us to do today.
We're gonna collect shiny metal things for I'm gonna teach Siphrael how to make stuff. So
Oh, I see.
we can give them to just do.
I'm returning your belongings.
What? Oh, these ones. Okay. I thought you meant the ones from earlier, and I was really scared for a second. My pockets are full.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
One sec. I think I might have an empty chest. There we go. This one I can put bones in. There we go. I can pick these up now. I actually have a spot for these to go. In here. There we go. I only picked up one. There we go. I'm so small, and it is so hard to pick up everything.
Now that your hands are free, would you like me to return this item?
The allium?
Yes.
No, you can, if you can, because I only have one free spot in my hand, and I need it to put a pickaxe in.
If you insist.
Cael, do you want this block of dirt?
Sure.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you.
Could it be possible that your hands are so full and troubled because you are keeping something from me?
I don't think I'm keeping anything from you. I mean, I already apologized for the other day when I yelled at you, and I gave you all this stuff, which is probably the only thing I really was keeping from you, is that I felt really bad. So I don't.
If you insist. Though, I do believe I will be discussing this conversation with Sister Leliel.
Alright.
Okay, bye guys, we're gonna go mine.
Do you find something amusing?
You be good, okay? You said
Sorry.
you'd be good.
Farewell for now, you two. I will be following around the moth.
Very well. Oh,
Oh?
well, that sounds violent.
What is it?
Pardon, there's a mob.
Could just throw potions at it.
Nonsense. I've been gifted a special ability by Our Lady. I intend to use it.
Okay.
Okay,
You use yours quite a bit, brother.
True, but mine's doesn't hurt anything.
Am I to hold your belongings for you again?
I have one extra free space, so, if
What
I
do you
run
want
out of
to do?
space, I might ask you to,
Oh,
but
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. More often than not, all I see you doing is fishing.
Yeah.
Could fish some more.
That's true. I could do something else though.
Oh dear.
I thought that was gravel for a second. I thought I was about to be crushed.
If you were to be crushed, I would save you. That is my duty.
Okay.
Oh, there's so many of them.
There really are. That conversation earlier was quite tense.
I agree.
I wonder why.
Okay. Anyways, what kind of something else were you thinking about?
Is he still overhearing?
Indeed. I mean, no. Please, continue talking.
Siphrael, it's rude to eavesdrop.
It's my job.
To eavesdrop on people?
No,
It's your job to make others uncomfortable?
it is my job to be knowledgeable in order to keep everyone safe.
I think you could just ask people to tell you about stuff later.
Perhaps I
Sometimes
could,
people have-
though I do remember asking. And not being
I
told.
told you about. I think I told you about all the conversation that we had.
I'm not quite sure.
I do not like this.
Understandable, I think. What other...
Don't want the dirt.
This place is quite dark. Do you require extra lighting?
Oh, I have
Seems like they are not overhearing.
some torches if you need them, but I keep one in my hand so I can see. Do you need torches?
No, I can see just fine.
You know, I keep torches in my hand so I can see.
I may have got curious and made a bow. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not actually. I don't have to actually use it. I was just.
Okay, well now I am actually out of space in my pockets.
I will hold your belongings if required.
Thank you. That more. Why is there so much dirt?
Do be careful.
Oh my. I can get back out.
If you'd like for me to check ahead, I can.
I'm really just trying to find shiny things. We might have to stop by my house and so I can put stuff away.
It doesn't appear that there are many shiny things down here.
No, not here. We can go somewhere else though. There's lots of shiny things in the mountain. And under it.
Correct. This land is bountiful.
Just you made it that way, right?
Correct.
So we could survive and stuff?
That is correct.
Oh,
I believe you came from this direction.
this way?
Yes. One moment.
And I'm on fire. Okay.
Where did you go? Oh no. Apologies. It appears I am unfit for this job.
I don't think so. I think that was probably my bad. I got too close.
I must admit, watching over children is not my core purpose. Are you unharmed?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Would you like your belongings?
Which ones?
These.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, you can't. If you can keep holding on to that one, that'd be great.
For what purpose?
Just in case I need it.
If you insist. It is just a flower, though. What do you
Yeah, but
require it for?
I do stuff with flowers all the time.
I suppose that's true.
Are you flashing me with healing potions?
Correct. Just to make absolutely sure that you are in proper health.
Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, I need to make another pickaxe, but then we can go back to the mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Your home feels uneasy.
My home.
Yes.
Does it for Ravi? I mean, I guess, but I like it.
I suppose it serves its purpose. Although, I can feel her gaze. It seems she's blessed here too, and yet above. How peculiar.
Oh yeah, that's it's from that time I jumped in the ocean.
I see.
But that's part of why I made the shrines. I was apologizing. I felt that. Ooh. Ow.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I just I strained my wings and they are already really hurt. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm okay now. How big do I have to make the hole for you to be able to get through it? You're a lot bigger than me.
I believe 2 blocks. Though I also navigated quite fine.
I found iron!
Correct.
Be careful, there's Scrabble, and that tends to have negative effects on people.
I can see it.
Oh, that was an oopsie. There we go. Now I can go this way.
I hear something troubling.
Oh, it's a cave! There's...
This place is unsafe.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it?
Correct.
There's water there. There's lots of water.
It appears so. Do be careful. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't recommend being in the water.
But there is a whole bunch of shiny stuff down there.
But it's dangerous.
I guess. Okay, maybe there's an area of the cave with less water.
That would be ideal.
Nope, that is just more water. Okay.
Unfortunate.
There's nothing down there anyway.
Does not appear so. These items are useful to you?
Yeah, you use them to make torches and melt stuff in furnaces and cook food.
I see. This is annoying.
This stuff is what I made my roof out of.
It would appear so. Please be careful. I have dealt with them.
How do I make cinnamon apple? Oh, thank you.
Of course. What is it that you require?
Oh, I'm just looking at. I have cinnamon because there's a cinnamon tree outside.
Correct. If there's anything I can assist with, please let me know.
Okay.
It's fine.
Hello?
Hello.
No, I don't like that. I do not like that.
It seems you returned.
Sure, yes, we have.
What are you giggling about?
Oh, nothing, nothing.
Where's Rosie?
In her house. Inquiring about cinnamon.
I
And
see.
cinnamon!
What's cinnamon?
It's a spice. You use it to cook things.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that sounds fun.
Why are you giggling?
I'm just happy.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, would you like to tell me?
How do I make the cinnamon?
He told a very disturbing joke.
Yeah, that was it, definitely.
Your laughter makes me think you are being dishonest.
So I have cinnamon, and I have bowls, and I have apples, but I have no way to make the cinnamon into cinnamon powder.
Oh no!
I don't
Do
know
you
how
like?
to do it.
Wait, do you like use the grounding thing? I feel like it would probably be a tool.
Probably. I don't know a lot about cooking. I just know I can make apples covered in cinnamon and sugar. I'm gonna eat one of these potatoes that Karna gave me. They taste very good.
Do you want an empty wine bottle?
Why do you have an empty wine bottle?
Well, Finn gave me it with wine in it, and I drank it. So now it's empty.
Okay. I don't really have a use for an empty wine bottle. I have
Alright.
a full wine bottle in my house. I just haven't opened it. We found it while we were building our house.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You might want this.
Whoa! That's... Here, you can...
Thank you. Wait. Oh my gosh, you gave me a cinnamon stick. Thank you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What is?
The trading of materials.
Well, it's fair. Devario gave me something, so I give Devario something.
I see.
You don't have to do that for, like, gifts, though. Those are just, like, something somebody... Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Something somebody gives to you without expecting anything in return. I think Cael wanted the cherries.
It looked interesting.
You can't...
Are they?
I can't what?
I thought you couldn't taste anything.
I can't.
Okay?
They look squishy.
I suppose. Yeah, they do look squishy.
I don't
Are
think
they?
ripe cherries are supposed to be squishy.
Wait, I kind of want cherry.
Most fruits tend to be like... I don't know how to describe it other than that hard, squishy feeling.
Be careful not to stain your suit.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't stain my suit. Not a speck of dirt on it, and I spend a lot of time on the dirt.
That is impressive.
That is good. Though, I am curious. Why do you spend so much time on the dirt?
Why not?
I
I prefer
suppose.
spending time in trees.
I do spend a lot of time in trees, too.
Yeah, we saw you on one earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you were just kind of staring.
I was curious.
About the sky?
Sure,
It's just-
yes.
It's just raining.
It's been raining here every day.
Well,
Exactly.
Our Lady is up there, far above.
I
Oh,
can't
totally.
go up there. Not that far.
Okay.
Totally wasn't distracted by the clouds.
I'm glad that my giggles aren't making you uneasy anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm quite uneasy. I believe you might be quite the mischievous type. Surely a handful for Sister Leliel.
Mischievous.
Well, I have been quite in line before now. I feel it'd be a little fun to be a little bit more mischievous.
Fun.
Don't jump into the ocean, it's not fun.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. I'm not gonna jump into the water. Disgusting.
It hurts your wings.
I don't think Devario has wings.
Oh. Well, I guess Devario doesn't have to worry about that then.
Yeah, but then I'd be sopping wet cat.
I would advise against being in the ocean.
It's
Are you-
cold.
Are you pacing?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Alright.
Having fun?
Sure.
Brother, are
Uneasy?
you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Hmm. Is there something we need to discuss in private? In Solstice?
No. Everything is fine.
I regret to say I don't fully believe you.
You want a potato? They're baked, so they have a different texture than normal potatoes.
Oh, sure. Oh, well, this one's going to be a little soggy, but that's alright. That is a different texture.
Yeah. It's like crispy on the outside and then soft on the inside. Instead
Yeah.
of just crunchy all the way through.
Very true.
I bet raw potatoes would be really good with like salt.
Oh, they probably would be.
Interesting.
I lost you for a sec, I couldn't see.
What?
The texture of these foods.
You wanna try it?
No.
Okay.
Some are squishy, some are hard.
Do you want to
Some
try
are
this?
No, thank you.
Do you want a potato, Devario?
Sure.
I have a lot of potatoes.
Thank you. I'm surprised you weren't even a bit irritated whenever I offered you a rotten cherry.
Is it rotten?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm quite aware of what it is. So in general,
You want a not rotten cherry?
no thank you.
Okay.
Eating does not interest me.
We don't need to eat, but sometimes it's fun to experience the texture.
Fun for you, maybe.
Hey, Cael. Or not Cael, sorry, Siphrael. You're both right there. Sorry. Can you hold one of the flowers I gave you earlier in your other hand? Too? Will you hold that one?
For what purpose?
I just want to see what it looks like. I'm
If you
curious.
insist.
Okay.
I
I'll put
wonder.
it back now.
Why did you throw them?
I was trying to eat it.
Why were you trying to eat it?
That would make you sick.
I was
That might be
curious.
unintelligent.
Where did I get a lily pad from? Hold on.
I believe Devario gave it to you.
I did.
Oh, okay. I just picked it up and I didn't notice. It is getting late, so I think it is time for me to go to bed.
Alright.
Very well.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Take care, little moth.
Take care.
Wait, hold
Farewell.
on, Cael.
Yes.
I have one drinks for you.
Oh, thank you. I'll give some to Finn.
Farewell, brother.
Take care. What?
Okay, it won't let me do the thing. That's fine.
I suppose I shall stay here for now. To watch.